MotorWeek, television's automotive magazine. Your host for MotorWeek, John Davis.
Well, hello and welcome again to MotorWeek. We're glad to have you with us. Acura's all-aluminum NSX has made quite a name for itself with both sports car enthusiasts and our MotorWeek staff. And like most serious car fans, we were both delighted and concerned when Acura announced this new Targa top version. Now, we love the idea of an open-air NSX, but we wondered whether opening up the top would have a detrimental effect on the car's superb handling. So we drove it, and we're happy to report that we're not worried anymore. But then that shouldn't surprise anyone who's ever experienced this brilliant all-aluminum automobile. Since 1991, the Acura NSX has stood as a testament to the design genius of Honda engineers. So when the marketing gurus demanded that the top come off, the engineers made every effort to preserve the handling qualities of their masterpiece. To that end, they added extra reinforcements to almost a dozen key chassis components, including side sills, the A and B pillars, and the floor. The engineers also mastered a deceptively simple top mechanism. It requires you to just flip two latches to remove the lightweight panel, which is then stored in a special cradle beneath the rear glass. Yet even without the roof, the NSX-T is almost as rigid as the original NSX and weighs only 95 pounds more. From our first test drive, we were hard-pressed to find the body flex that we've come to expect in open cars. Even when hustled hard on our favorite roads, the NSX-T was still pure NSX, light, solid, and superbly balanced, but plenty loud. Heavy turbulence in the cockpit made conversation almost impossible at any speed. To find out how solid the NSX-T was at the limit, we headed for the more demanding environment of Pennsylvania's Pocono International Raceway. And we're delighted to find that, except for a slight increase in front plow when entering tight corners, the NSX-T remains an unflappable mid-engine machine. And a quick one as well. Our heavier open-top NSX matched the standard car's 5.7 seconds 0 to 60 and ran a quarter mile of 14.1 seconds at 101 miles per hour, only 0.2 slower. The NSX's 3-liter dual overhead cam 24-valve V6 is responsible for all of that. Its 270 horsepower and 210 pound-feet of torque are produced by a collection of Acura's most advanced components, everything from variable valve timing to titanium connecting rods, and controlled by both a clever electronic traction control system and a good old-fashioned 5-speed manual shifter, one that's both light and accurate. A new Sport Shift automatic with steering wheel gear flipper is also available. But any automatic looks out of place in a cockpit like the NSX's. Its no-nonsense approach is a proper sports car environment, with all the proper sports car features, such as a comprehensive gauge package, supportive bucket seats that hold you firmly in place during hard cornering, and dash controls that are designed to provide minimal distraction from the serious business of driving. But if you like to drive long distances, the 5 cubic foot trunk does allow you to take along a change of clothes. And if you're going to get your money's worth from the NSX-T, you should drive it a lot. Equipped with a manual transmission, it goes for a steep $81,000. Add the automatic and the price jumps to an only slightly more extravagant $84,500. That's a big jump from the original $60,000 price tag. But then time and the yen wait for no man. But that doesn't diminish our enthusiasm for the NSX-T's clever Targa top design, or for the way that Acura preserved the solid chassis feel. Other hits still include the superb handling, willing engine, and no-nonsense cockpit. Misses are the substantial wind buffeting that invades that cockpit with the roof removed, and of course, a price that is rapidly climbing out of sight. But we were not thinking price when we drove the Acura NSX-T. We were worrying about whether, even without its top, it would still be one of our favorite mid-engine exotics when the drive was done. Well, the drive is over, and we still love the NSX in all its variations, and we're definitely not worried anymore.